This is David Hinkle and NintendoWiiFanboy.com here in another edition of VC Monday Madness. Today, October the 6th, 2008, we're looking at two new games for the Virtual Console. First of which is Mario Golf for the N64. And it's 1,000 Wii points, 10 bucks. I guess they're Nintendo points now, 1,000 points period. Developed by Camelot, who are seasoned veterans of the golf genre of games. If you ever played the original Hot Shots Golf on the PS1, I'm not sure if that's where they got their start, but it's the one that sticks out most in my mind, aside from the recent release of We Love Golf that they did for Capcom. What do you have at your disposal here? It's a full-fledged golf game. You can pretty much control every aspect of the game. As you see, you got power shots there. The part that I chose to show off on the game was the Verse Ran Unlocked Character mode. Basically, you unlock people by playing against them. First person is Luigi, obviously, and this way I figure, you can see how the computer plays and check out how I play. I used to have this game back on the N64 when I was young. And the computer is, I can really easily say the computer is incredibly cheap. When you get later on, you're starting to try and unlock some of the later characters, it becomes really tough because the computer is just so cheap. But it's a solid golf title. You have a lot at your disposal. But is it really worth downloading? I don't know. You could probably find a game for cheaper than 10 bucks if you own an N64. Part of me thinks that the GameCube game, I guess it was Toadstool Tour or something like that, the GameCube golf game might get remade as a play on Wii title. Mario Tennis is, so why wouldn't that? So that's kind of lingering in the back of my mind. And then on top of it, it's just 10 bucks is a lot, man. 1,000 points is a lot to drop down on one game that isn't Mega Man 9. You know what I mean? So as you can see here, I went and put the dot real low on the ball, give it backspin. It means it'll bite and it'll kind of stay there once it drops, kind of like a dead drop. I played a lot of golf games in my life. Never was much of a good golfer though. So, but yeah, Mario Golf N64, Camelot. 1,000 points. I'd say avoid this one. It's not that it's not a full-fledged game and full of stuff for you to do. You can definitely sink a lot of time into it, but the computer's cheap and it's kind of expensive. So, and then there's the play on Wii thing. So that's just what I think. And with that, we are going to move on to our second game, which is Shining Force 2 for the Sega Genesis, 800 Wii points. The game opens up with you being aroused from sleep by some kind of wizard dude. You're told to go to school. You get to school. Here's your wizard teacher dude. And of course, you can't get through a day of school without the entire kingdom coming under some kind of weird calamity. And sure enough, the king is sick. Wizard Man's got to be out. Astral. He's got a bolt, and then you chase, and eventually get sucked into a conflict that's a lot bigger. It's usually how these RPGs work, especially these older RPGs. So you and the gang go to investigate. You find Astral and a sick king. And like every good school teacher, his plans are thought out. He's a very rational, logical person. As the town elder and mage supreme, you would think he knows, how to handle a crisis, how to handle a bad situation. And how does he handle this? Well, there may be something going on, so he has kids investigate it. So, his idea of getting stuff done is having kids do it. So, he's either very irresponsible or way too into child labor. So we go to this ancient tower and we find this spooky demon thing, and it thrusts us into our first battle, our first scuffle. So you can see here the battle is like a grid-based tactical kind of strategy deal. It's turn-based, but it's you know, plays a lot like your other tactical strategy games. So you have to be in close proximity to attack people, heal them, you know, do other status effects on them, all that kind of stuff, which you'll pretty much see here. So 800 points. Shining Force 2 is an incredibly deep game. It's really long. I've never played through the entire game myself, but I did do a bit poking around to see how long the quests took and everything, and you'll dump a lot of time into this. So if you just really have fond memories of the game from, you know, when back when it originally released on the Sega Genesis, or you're just looking for a good tactical strategy game, check it out. You know, people have nothing but love for this game, so you know, I say go for it. Just to give you an idea right there, it's showing you the heal. But you know, if you think you might enjoy it, I mean, give it a download. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can't really show off too much. It's an RPG game. I mean, I don't really have the time to sit here and play it for a couple hours and actually get anywhere into it and kind of do like a mini review or anything. So it's pretty much the best I can do for you. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and say download it. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys with I guess another minute or so of this battle. 2 minutes actually. And hopefully you get a kick out of it. So, David Hinkle from NintendoWiiFanboy.com here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting Horsechild quality. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. So check out NintendoWiiFanboy.com for all the latest Wii news and stuff involving Nintendo. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.